Here's another little bird we've been seeing off and on around here, and I thought finally I'd get one of them cornered where I can take a picture of him. Ah, there, he's finally posing for me. Well, we're going to have to identify what kind of bird that is too. Anyway, we're back at the bakery, our favorite place whenever we're going to the Volcanoes National Park. We're going to go down there one more time before we head home and take a hike down through the little crater. We're going to go down one of these trails into this Kilauea Iki, I don't know how you pronounce it, volcano, I guess. It's actually a small volcano off to the side of the main one. And we drove all the way back here just so we could take this hike. And the footage I got last time, a couple of days ago, wasn't very good, so here's what it looks like again. It looks like since the sun isn't out, maybe this will turn out a little bit better. There's a lot of people down there already. We'll probably hike down at least to this point. Maybe if we feel like it, we might hike on out to where it feeds into the main crater. Apparently you can take a trail along the rim up by the volcano house here too, so turn it into a 4 or 5 mile hike. Just a basic day hike if you get here with enough time to do it. Here's the area where lava spewed out of the lava dome. Too bad it's starting to rain and cloud it over. It's going to be harder to see than if we had a sunny day. But apparently a lot of lava spewed out directly towards where we're standing right now. And this all happened about 500 years ago, Lois?
Yep.
Anyway, it looks like it's caved in and pretty much covered up with some iron ore type rock now. But anyway, hopefully we're getting to the point where we'll start heading down here pretty soon. We got to a junction here where we got to make a decision. If we kept going towards this sign, we'd head up to where the lava house is, I guess. And this one says we're going down about a half a mile. And the one we came in on says back to the overlook where we parked is 0.7. So all the way around the other side of the lava tube is 1.2. So we'd have to 0.7, 1.2, what's that, 0.5? Half a mile from the top of the trail where it's going to come out of the crater back to the parking lot. And down we go down this way, I guess. I guess the whole trail loop is around 4 miles total. Going along the top of the rim on the north side right now. We've only covered less than a mile of the 4, so we still got 3+ to go. And one more junction in the road. It looks like this is back towards the visitor center the long way. And we're apparently pretty close to Kilauea Iki. How do you pronounce it? Iki, Iki, Uki?
I don't know.
I love the language in this state. Anyway, they come up with some of the weirdest words. Okay, this is where the trail comes to the bottom. And we could hang a right here and go around and out to the right of this dome. But it's starting to rain so bad, I think we're going to be shooting straight back up the valley here and back up to home base rather than risk getting totally soaked. But this gives you an idea of some of the terrain here, what little you can see on this gray rainy day. Well, like a dork, I just fell down on some lava back there and scraped my arm and my wrist a little bit and twisted my ankle. But I can still operate a camera. So this looks like some of the splatter that was thrown out of the lava dome here. Anyway, hopefully I'll get back to the car before my ankle gets too swollen. The wind's starting to blow, the rain's starting to come down, it's starting to get miserable. But gotta take some more shots. Slipped on some slippery lava back there. You want to do me a favor? I want a picture of this. I gotta document my injury. Well, I wasn't thinking I was going to be taking a lot of movies today, but every time we walk around a different corner, it gets interesting again. So we're kind of having fun exploring this lava crater. There's all sorts of upheavals and cracks and rocks folded up and down and people wandering around, and found a lot of people from Europe down here checking it all out. Got one gal, she took a picture of my arm there. Lois was getting a little faint just looking at it, so I had somebody else take the picture. Anyway, I'll walk another couple miles and tag it and bag it after one more shot maybe. And this is closer to the crater mouth opening, and I'll show you a little area here that's a big giant crack in the ground. Just goes on up over the hump here, and I guess we're going to go down to the left. They put a bunch of piles of markers here to keep you on course. Yeah, this area down here where all the lava cooled and cracked and bubbled up reminds me of some of those movies you see where the volcanoes and the dinosaurs roaming, and then the earth just opens up and gobbles them down. That's kind of what it looks like around here. Or maybe some of those pictures you see of Anchorage, Alaska after an earthquake, where the roads are all cracked open or whatever. Pretty dramatic looking stuff here. Well, Lois was just reading in a book. This used to be like a lava crust, this dome or this floor that we're on. You'll notice these cliffs here that I'm looking at now. They're probably about 20 to 30 feet high. This crust we're standing on was up even with that until it collapsed down in. And of course, when it collapsed, it buckled and cracked and eventually cooled. So that's what's caused all these formations, and it's amazing. There's places down here where the plant life is figuring out how to grow.
Falling once was not enough for Chuck. He's had to climb up this big thing and have his photo taken. Very steep, as you can see.
Here's just a little bit of what you can see up here on top of the vent area. It's pretty warm up here, unbelievable. If you get cold at night and you're lost, this would be the place to hang out. Quite a few cracks and gouges here. Just a small one, yeah. Coming down the other way, it was slippery as heck. Whew. Camera's probably totally steamed up now. Well, so much for camera work up here, huh? Okay, I fell down back there on a slippery place, believe it or not. I found the only slippery place on this valley floor.
It's easy to find the sharp places.
Yeah. Slippery led right into sharp.